Hey, you're
That usually helps if I unmute myself. All right, let's go back. Okay, I was saying, it's Friday night and it's some smooth jazz silence what we're gonna have, but we're also gonna get pumped because we have some wrestling we're gonna talk about. And you guys get to vote on the wrestling, and to here to help us with that is Asa Jax. How you doing, Asa Jax?
I'm good, and you can call me Chris.
You can call me Chris, he says. Ooh,
Yep.
unprofessional. He's like, here we go, here we go.
And it's
uh,
wrestling. We're here for the wrestling.
there we go, there we go. Uh, yeah. So everyone's telling me to unmute. I know. I'm sorry. I was I'm always worried during the song that like something's going to be said or like I'm going to like be over here farting or something. So always mute the mic, here, and I forgot to undo it. So sorry about that. We should be good now. Everybody hear me all right? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me okay. If you can hear me okay. I know Super Gamer Dudes is going on right now. So we're just chilling, relaxing, waiting for that to kind of end and just shooting the breeze here a little bit until they get going because we want to make sure we have as many people here as possible in order to get the best results for our voting tonight. So Asa Jax, Chris, how's your week going so far?
That's good. I went up to Canada this week. I took a
Nice, Canada.
drive up there and was just going to do a overnight camping couple nights and stopped at the border. They wanted to know what I was doing. I didn't have any destination in mind. I had a general area where I was going, and that wasn't good enough for them. So they had to have me pull inside, and they had to do the whole background check and everything. And I was like, well, okay. The truth is, I'm here for all the Canadian women. I can't help myself as an American. I'm red
Yeah.
blooded, and I got to come up here and take away your Canadian women. I said, okay, you can go through now. So
Awesome, awesome. Well, I know other people are planning on moving to Thailand for apparently the women. I don't know. Maybe you can move to Canada for the women. I don't know. I
I,
don't know.
I don't know. I do know I didn't bother to look at the exchange rate. So when I was up there, I was like, $1.54 a gallon for gas. This is amazing. And then I realized as leaders, that damn metric system always gets me.
Yeah, yeah. And then you're like, oh, snap. Well, that's not good. That's not good.
It
Um,
wasn't until I looked at my bank account and the exchange rate, the dollar's stronger. So I actually ended up
yeah.
paying less for gas than I thought.
Oh, cool, cool. Well, that's
So
good. That's good. I know you have your channel over here on YouTube, and tonight we're gonna get him to 100 subs, guys. If you have not subbed to Asa Jackson Media, he's over there. I think whenever I saw it, it was at 96. So we want to push him over, guys. We want to get him to that 100 mark. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to him. He does a lot of gameplay, right? That's what I've noticed too. I know you did that one for me, like, where you're like, "Hey, let's play this weird game."
I
Um,
haven't done that as much lately. A lot of it's just been, is this worth seeing theatrically as far as
yeah.
movie reviews go. And I was doing shorts on quick movie recommendations, but I realized that's low effort content, and I'm really all about that low effort content. So yeah,
There you go. There you go. Have you seen Superman yet? Everyone's been asking me. Have you seen it
I'm
yet? Have you seen it yet?
I'm going to see it tomorrow night. I'm trying to keep an open mind. Some of the marketing for it has kind of made me go, yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
these camera angles and everything. Were we using a fishbowl to kind of, you know, film this? Well, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll get to my 420 goal.
Well, yeah, I've seen different you know, they have clips now, longer clips, and it seems like some of them are just weird looking. Like his face is like CGI onto his body and it looks kind of strange, but I'm trying not to have, any I'm not trying to, really focus on that stuff and just take the movie for as it is, but some of the stuff,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can ignore it whenever I finally get to see it, but,
Well,
um
and the problem too with a lot of that is it's out of context, so you don't know what's going
mhm,
on in the movie.
yeah.
And there are several times where trailers have shown scenes that don't exist. They've never been in the
Yeah.
movie to begin with, so of course it's always 420.
Uh, yeah,
So
so but it's been great here at our, I will consider subbing. Garage Gamer, he's got your back. He's got your back. So for me, it's been a while since I've been on the Tube of You as far as live. I haven't been on with. I usually go on with Gamer Fridge, but of course my daughter, she was born, and so it kind of has changed some things in my life. So I'm no longer able to do that show. And then as far as Arcades Anonymous, I haven't been on that show in forever either. So this is like my first live stream since my last one, which was one about the dogs and the animals, being able to donate to them. So it's been like 5 or 6 weeks since I've done a stream. So this is I told my wife, I'm like, I'm a little nervous. I haven't done this in so long. It's crazy. But there's been tons of deals here lately, between the Prime deals, and also too Steam has had some sales too. There's a few things I picked up. Was there anything that you picked up while you were out and about, looking at different deals at all?
I did. I actually picked up a display case off of Amazon Prime. So I've got it's a 5 shelf RGB display case that I'll be able to put a lot of these into. And I'm still trying to debate whether or not I want to take them out of the packaging and just put them in there, or leave them in the packaging. But I've also got some popcorn buckets and things that I've bought over the time that I'll be able to put in there. And uh,
Nice.
so it's going to give me a little bit more room. Who's watching the door?
Yeah, I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, I think 8-Bit Gaming Legend was watching the door, but now he's here.
There you go. There you go. Oh, but uh, I know whenever here's my problem is I'm kind of bored. I'm home I got 6 weeks off to be with my daughter, which is awesome. So I'm kind of bored, and I'm sitting there looking at all these sales, and I'm like, oh man, like this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And at first I'm like, I really shouldn't buy anything. And then later on I'm like, but I mean, I'm kind of bored, so maybe I should purchase something, to keep my mind busy. You know how that goes. Um, so on Steam I end up getting Spider-Man 2 because I don't have a PlayStation. I'm one of those guys. I'm Xbox and Nintendo. That's usually who I go with. That's pretty much all I consider that I need. So, and then I also have my Steam Deck. So I got that Spider-Man 2 because I've never played it before. And then on Prime deals, I end up getting a few different things as far as like the Dragon's Quest 3. Is it Dragon Quest 3 2D HD remake thing? End up getting
Dragon
that,
Quest.
and then
Yeah, I believe that's what it was. Was 2D 3 or 3 2D HD remake.
yes, yes. And then I ended up getting Final Fantasy 1 through 6, the redone digital like too. So I'm like, well, I have plenty to play now. Like that's probably like 300 to 400 hours of gameplay between all those games. So I was like, well, they're so cheap now, I can't help it. I gotta just pick it up. Gotta pick it up, man. It's just something that had to do. And for the first time ever, since we finally had time, I watched Jaws for the first time ever. I've never seen
Really?
Jaws. 50 years it's been out. I've never seen it. So my wife had seen it, and I'm like, well, I'll take some time and just go watch it for the first time. And it was I didn't know what to expect. I knew there was a giant fish, and that obviously he's eating people, but I didn't know what else to really know. I liked. I thought it was okay. I like the part where it was him and kind of like the older fisherman who's hunted sharks, and then kind of like the newer guy like sailing,
Hmm.
and they were all trying to catch Jaws, and it kind of was almost like a combatant, um, like new versus old type of feeling to it, and also just like the beauty of like trying to catch this giant thing and how like amazingly strong it was. Like I felt that was really cool. But then the parts of the movie I didn't really like is it eating children. I was like, nah, not really down for that. like, like, yeah, that was the part I was like, yeah, I'm not. I hate to be that guy, but it's just like I didn't really care for that part of it. But all in all, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I get why it got so much hype back in the day for sure. Yeah, so I just saw Transformers not too long ago either. So he's not surprised. He's not surprised, you know. When's the first time you saw Jaws?
1987, I want to say. And I've seen it probably about 5 or 6 times since. It still kind of surprises me that it's a PG rated movie.
Yeah, that did me too. I was walking in there like PG, okay, and then all of a sudden the first scene is like some topless woman, and then there's like blood everywhere, and I'm like, oh great, this is before they understood, or before they're a little more lenient with the PG rating. I'm assuming there probably wasn't PG-13. Kids, Ginger, you. Yep, that's right. Uh, yeah, I'm assuming it probably was before the PG-13 was in there too. That's what I assumed at least 50 years ago. They probably didn't have PG-13.
Yeah,
Um,
first movie that used the PG-13 rating was what was it? Just looking at it too. Um, Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. Okay.
Red Dawn in 1984. Um, it was Gremlins and Temple of Doom were the two movies that caused them to create the PG-13 rating system.
Yep. And Jason's picking up where you're putting down. He got us too. And see, the reason why I hadn't seen it is growing up, my parents said it was rated R, and I wasn't allowed to watch it. So, and I was
Yeah,
like, okay. So I just in my mind always thought it was rated R, and then someone told me like, no, it's like PG, and I'm like, it is. Like my parents lied to me because they didn't want me to see it, basically, and they knew I wouldn't stop nagging unless
yeah,
they told me it was rated R.
we weren't allowed to watch rated R movies either, and my parents were like, "It's PG, you're fine for it."
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, all right, guys, we got about 17 here. It says, let's go through and say hello to everyone in the chat. We got Meatball Saucy. He's here tonight. Burger Time Babe. She's here. Jason Little Alien, the best moderator in the business. Asa Jax is here. Believe it or not. Richie Adela is here. Thank you so much for showing up here. We also have the Garage Gamer. He's here. 8-Bit Gaming Legends. He's stopping by. Red Show. Also another great YouTuber. If you check him out, loves to play retro games. Talk to him all the time. So that's what it looks like in the chat right now. Who's talking? The other 15 or so people, make sure if you don't talk, that's fine. Oh, there you go. Fat Hog. He just turned 50. He was there whenever he must have, this 50th anniversary. So the year that Jaws came out. So the year that Fat Hog was born. Um, and the Garage Gamer just turned 25. Can you believe it? He doesn't look a day over 21. Crazy. And if you like the content that Chris has given tonight, and also to the Garage Gamer, they have a show right after mine. It's called Late Night Live, where they're going to be talking tonight. I think it was about Xbox haters. Everyone's an Xbox hater. So it sounds very interesting. I'm looking forward to watching it right after our show. So make sure that you stick around for that because it is so great. But here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do tonight. Me and Chris, we were talking about, what should we talk about? This is even before I left to go, on my maternity leave or paternity leave and everything, and we're kind of trying to think of what could we do. And he mentioned like, hey, we should talk about like wrestlers who became actors and whether or not they were good or not, like if they're good as actors. And then I was like, we should do a ranking, like have everyone in the community that's on the live stream. We just talk about the different actors and see, where they land and who actually is the people's choice for the best wrestler who turned actor. So that's what we're gonna do here tonight. You guys get to vote, and we're gonna kind of give each wrestler up and see what you guys say. I'll put a poll in the chat, A through D. Let me show you. I'll share here. Let's go to there we go. Share this and make sure it looks all right so we don't look weird in it. Ta-da! There we go. We're about on the
Look at
bottom.
that.
Yeah. So you guys are
do you have your Intuit quick books?
No, I don't. Let me see. Is this better? That's worse.
No, I think this one's fine.
This one's fine. Okay. In the 70s, you see, I don't want to say anything to Chris here, but I was born in 88. So if he saw in 87, he might be a little bit older than me. Just saying. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge. Just a smidge.
Just so, a smidge.
I thought a good start would be for the wrestlers that we could choose from. I thought Hulk Hogan would be a good one to start with because he's kind of not in the limelight anymore. He's in the background, but in like the 90s when I was growing up in the 2000s, like especially the 90s, like Hulk Hogan was like the guy. And I remember him in several different movies. So I was like, well, that'd be a fun one to start with. So let me get a poll here, and it's A through D. Where do you think he ranks? Do you think that he is someone who should be an A-ranked movie actor type of person as far as wrestlers go, or do you think he's B, D, C? Let me put the votes in here and we can talk about it a little bit, what he was in. C and D, and start the poll. So let me start that poll there. Let you guys vote on him. We can kind of talk about what he was in. I remember him being in Suburban Commando, and I remember him being in The Nanny was the other one he was in. That was like a kids, like he was taking care of some kids.
Mr. Nanny.
Mr. Nanny, that's what it was. Yeah. And
he was in Rocky 3. He had a
Rocky 3
part in there. The first movie I remember seeing him in was No Holds Barred, which is where he played a wrestler. He essentially played himself. And I thought he was entertaining as a wrestler in a wrestler movie. Hulk Hogan is definitely one of those guys that I would say he's kind of a B movie actor. His movies are entertaining, but they're incredibly goofy. Yes, Meatball Saucy knows Zeus.
Three Ninjas. I remember him in that too.
But yeah, it's kind of hard to put him between B and C, is where I'm thinking.
Now the thing is too is you guys got to realize is like these are wrestlers turn actors, so it's the best actor wrestler who is an actor. So it's not like you can't compare them to like real like actors, kind of things. Like you got to like, okay, think of all the actors and where they kind of land, because I'm like a lot of these are not very good actors. Unfortunately, if you're comparing them to really good actors, they're all going to be probably C or D. Our majority of them, but yeah. And I have like 5-minute timers. I thought I'd put on each one of these. It'll be about 50 minutes to get through 10 of them. And then if for some reason more than one person is an A, then we can go ahead and do another vote on who should win, kind of thing. So His acting was never good. Oh, is there anything that you remember where his acting actually was good? Okay, good for Hulk Hogan. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he's like I said, Hulk Hogan was a B actor, so he's
Yeah,
one of those guys that you can either take his movies or leave them. They're nothing that's gonna change your life overnight. They
yeah.
have some entertainment value to them, but the closer you watch them, they just you can see like just how bad of an actor he really is, especially when it comes to like the fight choreography and everything that happens in the movies.
I remember Suburban Commando. I remember that as a kid because the one part I really remember is whenever they tried to freeze him with some type of like freeze gun or something, and then like the smoke clears and Hulk Hogan's sitting there, with his angry face, and he's like antifreeze because apparently he swallowed antifreeze and that keeps you from being frozen.
Yeah,
It's like as a
every
kid, I
guy
was like,
knows
wow,
that.
that makes total sense. And now I'm like, that wouldn't work. He just died twice. That's what that's what would happen. Oh yeah,
Oh,
not good, not good.
Meatball
We have
Sauce
over.
says the
Okay,
actor
we're
at
actually
best.
getting we're getting A actor at 33%, B actor at 17%, and C actor at 50%. So we're honestly I'm surprised so many people said A actor. I think, for the time it was different. I've seen him on a podcast with I think it was Joe Rogan, and he talked about being on Rocky 3 and how, him and Sylvester Stallone, were in a ring, and Sylvester Stallone wanted to kind of feel what it's like to be a wrestler, and he's like, just hit me like, as hard as you can, as hard as you can. Hulk Hogan's like, you don't want me to hit you, like, dude, like, I'm sorry, you don't want me, and he's like, come on, I can take it. So he said he gave him like 50%, and he hit him on the shoulders. He said Sylvester Stallone hit the floor, and he thought he really injured the guy. Like, he's like, you just didn't realize, he didn't realize how strong compared to an actor that a wrestler is, Even though if you may not like Hulk Hogan, but he was a big dude. Uh,
Well, there
didn't
was
he?
stories that Sylvester Stallone did the same thing with was it Rocky Four with Dolph Lundgren? He told him to hit him as hard as he could, and Dolph broke his ribs.
Sylvester Stallone must have just liked the punishment. Maybe that's what it was. Like,
It might
all
be.
right, we have him in C right now. We have less than about 30 seconds, guys, to get your votes in. We have 62% for C now. So apparently, some people changed their votes to C because now A's went down to 25%, or more people came in. We have him at C right now. It was great, but his kidneys would freeze. 4 minutes to blame the writers. Yeah, yeah. Suburban Commando was all different. Did y'all see the A Team episode with Hulk? No, I'd never seen that episode. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. We'll end the poll now, and it looks like he is at a C. Hulk Hogan. He is a C wrestler actor. All right. Um, next up, this is going to be a tough one because he's been in like every movie, coming and going here in the past like 10 years. But The Rock. Um, I know we talked a little bit backstage about The Rock,
Yeah.
but we can kind of go over it a little bit more. Let me go ahead and get this poll going here. But what's the first movie you remember The Rock being in?
The first one that I actually remember him being in was the Scorpion King. That was the first one where he actually starred in it. I do remember him showing up in The Mummy Returns as that horrible CGI scorpion monster at the movie into the movie. But
Yeah, that horrible CGI. It was like I remember seeing that too. I didn't see it till years later because again, my parents wouldn't let me see the mommy. But I finally saw that and I was like, that was terrible. like it looks so bad. Um, I remember the first one I remember is the Rundown, which we talked about that with um
Sean William
from
Scott.
yeah. I remember him in that one, and I was like, dude, this guy's like, he's pretty tough, man. He's like this guy, and then unbeknownst to me, he would be that guy for the next 30, 40, 50 movies. like, like he definitely has a niche, and he fills it with the same personality, same person every single time.
Yeah, he's not what I would call a terrible actor. He's not also a great actor. He's just himself, and him as a person, he's very charismatic. He catches your attention, and you want to watch what he's doing. It's entertaining, but is the guy going to ever win awards for his acting abilities? I don't think so. He just does what he does. Uh, but he does have the new one that's coming out calling the Smash Machine, which looks like it may be a completely different move for him. So it may not be the charismatic same actor that we've seen in these movies. So maybe he'll show some acting chops. I mean, you don't know, but I would put him in a B myself.
And right now, the vote's running. We are about 3 minutes in, and we're at A at 43% right now. People are saying he's an A actor as far as wrestlers go. So there you go. He's an A. As right now, you guys can change that vote any point in time. Dude has made 100 times more money acting in movies than he has performing wrestling. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see after the Smashing Machine. Absolutely, we don't know what the future's going to bring. So um, I don't mind The Rock, but it's kind of gotten to the point where it's like if he's going to be in a movie, you kind of know what that movie's going to be. I honestly wanted him to. I know the DC universe is completely crumbled and now it's gone off, but I wouldn't have minded seeing him like Black Adam versus Superman to see what they would have done because he doesn't like to lose in his movies. So I wondered how they would have played that out. Like he's just not that guy. He openly says that, like, "Oh, I shouldn't lose." Like
Yeah.
he does not like to be the loser in anything. So
Well,
to see that played out
it
would be
shouldn't have
cool.
been Superman at the end of Black Adam. It should have been Shazam. And I
Yeah,
and I know I'd read that The Rock himself had said he didn't think Shazam was good enough to go against Black Adam, and it's like, but Black Adam and Shazam are kind of like intertwined. It's not Black Adam and
yeah.
Superman.
What's up, Shotgun Sean? Yeah, it's like that's the whole point, kind of thing. Like, like, like Shazam and Black Adam. That's like, yeah. I I don't know why they thought that wouldn't work, but I'm sure they wanted to try and do a whole, want to do the MCU type of thing, which they're trying to do now again. That's what they keep trying to do, but it just doesn't work out every time they try it. But maybe this time it will. But so far, it has not done very well. Shotgun Sean is here to clip and to go ahead and show everyone on Discord what we're doing here. You go ahead, you do that, sir. You do that. Um, but yeah, The Rock has been very influential, I think, to a lot of acting. Like, I think he is probably the biggest star ever to come out of wrestling, right? I mean, he was the number one actor paid, like, I think for a couple years there, where like he was getting so much money for all his stuff. Like, he's huge. I don't
No, I
think
don't.
so.
I don't think we're gonna get more Shazam movies. At least not with the director and actor from the last movies.
Yeah, and I think the second Shazam did not do very well. It was okay, but it had a lot going on, I think. And yeah, if they would have added Black Adam in there, it might have been different. But all right, there's that one. So we have him voted in as an A actor. It looks like he
Ooh.
is A as far as wrestlers go. Let's end that poll, and we'll shoot him up to an A. So we have A right now in the category of wrestlers gone actors. Um, oh, it's okay. No, not a problem. Not a problem. Um, not at all, P Dubs. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So next up, this guy has a special place in my heart. I'm sure with everybody who loves wrestling. Andre the Giant. Let me go ahead and get his going here. I'm gonna put. Let's go here. Andre the Giant, and then we can kind of talk about his. I don't think he really had much of a acting career, but he still, played in my favorite movie of all time.
Princess
Start the
Bride.
poll. Yes, that is my favorite movie of all
It,
time.
and he's very good in it. Uh,
Yes.
I mean, everybody in that movie is so good. He's entertaining to watch in the role he's in. I kind of think that given the chance, we might have seen more out of him as far as acting goes. Um, Unfortunately, he passed away before he did a whole lot as
Yeah.
far as movies go. But yeah, it's hard not to want to put him
Exactly.
in as an A just because of
I
the
know.
Princess Bride. Um,
Oh yeah. Um,
I mean, I just yeah, he was in Conan the Destroyer too.
yes,
Um,
he was in that one too. And it could be quality over quantity. The Rock's been in tons of stuff, but
yeah,
Andre, he was only in a couple movies, but he was like exactly the person who wrote The Princess Bride, like immediately whenever they're making a movie was like Andre the Giant needs to be him. Like that's his, like he had to have him as the giant in the movie because he's like he is perfect, exactly what I wanted, and he knew that he would play the part excellent. So for me too, it'd be like he'd be A because I just love that movie so much, and he does such a good job of portraying the giant. If you've read the book, he does excellent on it. So I would say he's an A, but it's the people's choice. I can't give them and tell them what to choose. Right now he's at a C. They say he's, and also a D too. He's at there. Oh, now he's moving up. He's moving up to A and C is kind of where he's at. Lots of debate here. Lots of debate here. It's going back and
yeah,
forth a lot. Um, but
yeah. It's
overall,
also the Princess
go
Bride's
ahead.
one of the few movies that I can sit there and watch back to back. Like I can
Oh
finish it
yeah.
and then throw it back on because it's just so good. You
Yeah,
know,
it's literally my favorite movie of all time. I can watch that movie anytime, day or night. Anyone's like, "Hey, you want to watch Princess Bride?" I'm like, "Absolutely." Um, like, I'm good now, boss. The funniest behind the scenes story ever. Um, uh, and he has so much I don't know about him because he was a giant. There's been documentaries about him and how great of a guy he was and everything. So it's just he's just such a good dude. Let me set this timer. I'm gonna start in like 3 minutes because we've been here talking for a couple minutes. I'm just gonna sit here and talk till he's an A. That's what I'm gonna do. Now, hit the poll at A. We're done. Like it doesn't matter. We'll cut it short. Um, and I think too, yeah, he's a wrestling icon, but his performance is not great. C is the best I can do for his performance. I get it. I get it. It was might be more circumstance of like it was a part that was made for him kind of that he could have played easily compared to like if he actually was doing Shakespeare or something. I don't know. Um, he probably wouldn't have done very great, but what he played in though, I think he did very well, very well. Let me see where we at.
it's
We're
like
at
being
A.
it's like being brought onto a project for school and you do just enough to get a passing grade
That's
with
right.
everybody else. But Andre the Giant is that way, but it's done in such a way with that movie that it works. And I can see where Meatball Saucy is coming from. His performance isn't the best, but as far as the movie goes, he does exactly what he's there for, and it works.
Yeah. Plus, he drank all those beers. Remember that? That he drank like how many beers was it? He like drank like more than anyone else has ever drank as far as beer. Um, let's see, beers. Andre the Giant drank. How many beers did he drink? Let's see. 119 12-ounce beers in 6 hours.
Oh,
Who doesn't love that? Hey, thank you so much, Nerd Lounge Master, for doing the membership here. I really do appreciate it. Definitely helps out the channel. I do. This message here is Andre is number one. Come on, people. Nerd Lounge Master has spoken. He has spoken. And he still flips cars over after he's done drinking impulsively.
mhm.
Apparently. I forgot to tell everyone tonight too. We have 25 people watching, so I'll go ahead and say it. If we get to $100, I'm gonna go ahead and start counting it up. But once we get to $100, I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream. May not be 100% gaming the 24-hour stream, but once we get to $100, I will do an entire 24-hour stream of me living up life and playing video games. So I just want to put that out there. Another channel I watched did that, and I thought it was really cool. So it was Oki, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that too. That's a pretty cool idea. Like, hey, get to $100, sure, I'll stream for an hour or for a day. Stop right there. So where would he land? So yeah, guys, if I get donations up to $100, I'll go ahead and do a 24-hour stream. In the poll, we are at 46% for A. You people impress me so much. You bring tears to my eyes.
I thought this was a list of
S-
10 wrestlers turned actors. I'm only seeing 9.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm getting 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I got 10.
Well, I see Triple H, but there's an empty space in between Triple
Oh
H.
my gosh, dude. I was seriously like, did I mess up? Like, I was like, did I? Come on now. All right, guys, you know him. John Cena. He's been in a lot of different things. He plays in a lot of different movies and shows. Definitely a popular wrestler. So let me go ahead and start a poll with him, and we'll do. I'm just gonna leave it blank. Actually, that's how I'm gonna put it. C and D. Start a poll for this invisible guy. A,
Yeah.
B, C, or D. Yes, at 24-hour streams, $100 for a 24-hour stream. So if we hit $100 tonight, I will go ahead and get that scheduled to do a 24-hour stream. Absolutely, I will. Figures my way of giving back, and also, if you guys give a little, I give a little. That's kind of how it goes. So I think it'd be fun. It'd be fun either way. But John Cena. So what do you most know John Cena from? Like whenever you think John Cena, like what pops to your head immediately?
When I think of John Cena, Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, also the Fast X movie where he played as Toretto's brother.
Okay.
His early works, but John Cena he hasn't quite done the drama thing, but he's done the action and the comedy, and he's great in both. So I think out of everyone so far, in all honesty, this is probably the one guy right now that I would kind of put as an A from a wrestler to an actor. The other two, Andre the Giant has a special place in my heart, and The Rock is entertaining, but John Cena actually seems like he's got some acting chops that the other ones are missing. So
Yeah.
I'm man, Peacemaker was such a good show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Vacation Friends with God, I'm drawing a blank on the guy. Saturday Night Live. No, it's a different one.
We're getting A.
Yeah.
Rich, I don't know why you can't see the poll. I put it up there. He's already like, oh, I'm doing this right now. He's like, I want him to do a 24-hour stream. There you
Well,
go.
that's
There you go.
true.
20 bucks for a 1/5 of the 24 hours. That's what he's saying here.
Ooh,
There you go. There you go, guys.
now we're mathing. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
That's true. I put a Pontiac in space, so
B for Cena. Okay, so you gotta compare here to The Rock. Honestly, I remember him mostly. What pops in my head, which is because he didn't really do a big part in this movie, but Daddy's Home. He played like the guy uh, um, at the very end of the movie that Mark Wahlberg, like his other kid's daddy, like comes out to be. I don't know why he pops in my head whenever I think of that, but that's always what I think about is Daddy's Home because it was just so funny whenever and Mark Wahlberg acts like he's such a big guy, compared to Will Ferrell. And then here comes John Cena. Like, and it's just like, oh, dude, like, it's crazy. But yeah, it's very funny to me that part of the movie. So that's what I always remember him by. We'll do 2 more minutes on him because I forgot to set the timer. I need to remember to do that. So we'll do that definitely. And we'll kind of see where he's at right now in the poll. We are at 50% are saying he's an A. We had 20% saying he's a C and 30% saying he's a B. So if you want to change that, now is the time, guys. We have 10 votes in there. We have 20 people watching, I think 26 people watching. So if you guys can change this any way you want, you can have this, him be a B, C. He's not a D though, people are saying. So
yeah, he's
that's
not
always a
down there.
plus. I wouldn't think he's a D either. I would, me personally, I don't know. I'd probably say I'd say B plus, A minus right now. But I think he's on his way up because, especially compared to like The Rock, I'm like, yeah, I never watched Peacemaker, so I don't really have that for reference. So I could be totally off. Maybe he's fantastic in that, but the stuff I've seen him in, he seems to do pretty well. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, if you get a chance, watch it. Definitely don't watch it around the kids, but it is
He's a
really
C.
good.
That's good. That's good. No one can say he is a C. He can't be a C, guys. He's got to go B or D. He can't be a C because no one sees him. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, for sure, for sure. Where we at? Where we at, guys? Oh, we got people listening to him as a D. Even some people don't care for him at all. All right, they're saying he's like the bottom of the barrel type of thing.
Yeah,
Peacemaker is insanely good. For sure, for sure. All right, guys, we have 10 seconds. So if you got to vote it in there, and we will see what we can get with him. Peacemaker is good. You guys vote weird. Just my opinion. Where would you put him, Nerds on Master? You said he's B? Oh, yeah, he said he's B. That's why he's voting. All right.
yeah.
All right, my timer has stopped here. So we'll put him, the poll, let's close that. He is at an A at 45%. So John Cena is A. We got all these guys up here at A. All right. This is where I don't think it'll be very hard to, maybe not have so many people in A. This is where it kind of starts. Maybe not people who's been in a lot of movies or they've kind of just shown their faces in some, or maybe a side character. But right now we're gonna do Triple H, and we're gonna have him go A, B, C, and D. We're gonna start the poll on Triple H. He hasn't been in a ton of movies or um shows, really. Not that I can remember, at least growing up. I remember seeing him obviously in wrestling, but never anything else really.
He was in the movie Blade Trinity. Played
Yeah,
as
that's what I was trying to.
one of the
Yeah,
vampires. He's also been in the movie called The Chaperone. and Inside Out, but I haven't seen either one of those. So I don't. Based on his performance in Blade Trinity, I would say he's a C or D.
And I vaguely remember him in those, and I think I saw the Blade movie like one time, and I vaguely remember him in there as a vampire. Uh,
Yeah,
but it wasn't like it was like he was, really like this is his groundbreaking, um, role that he really like got into a lot of shows and TV because of it. Not that he was bad, but it's just like he kind of just sat there and like hissed a lot.
yeah.
like, like, it wasn't really much of anything else. So yeah, I mean, as far as a wrestler goes, I remember watching him whenever I was younger, and like he was like one of the main kind of bad dudes. Like he was the one that was with you know, the bad people kind of thing. If you can't add double FF to the poll, can you add? Nope, nope, nope. Anything after
He
him?
married the boss's daughter in real life.
Yeah, that's the whole thing was like on the shows, like or on the wrestling was like him and his wife were like in cahoots to try and like run the business, and like that made him the bad guy, and that was kind of the whole thing. That's all I remembered from it.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything else from him, honestly.
no, I
Sorry, I got sneezed there.
I
Yeah,
don't think that Triple H has really done much as far as acting goes. He uh, he seems to be really involved in the wrestling world, um, and
yeah.
but
We have
it happens when you
70 78% at D and 22% at C. All right. I think we may have our answer, and I'm
uh,
very, very, very generous. Do we want to wait another 2 minutes on this, or I think we might be good with this guy.
I,
I
I
think
think
he's a
this
D. Yeah, this has pretty much answered itself. This is in the poll. We'll in that poll. I don't think he's going to get any better. We'll put him at D. All right. Next up, we have the one, the only Macho Man, Randy Savage. The one I most remember him from is Spider Man. That's what I remember him from. Um,
that's the
being
only
the
thing he
guy
was
that
in.
Well, that's why I remember it the most. So for that scene as a wrestler, what do you guys think? Was that an A performance? Oh, I got so many sneezes right now.
It's such
Is that?
because the role is such a simplified wrestling. Uh,
Yeah.
it's hard not to be like, hey, he doesn't really act. So I mean, I'd have to put him in a D, just because of the fact there's no real acting required from him. He's just playing himself, but it's he's
Ooh,
entertaining.
meatball saucy. Are you sitting there? I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I remember
it,
him most from those Snap into Slim Jim commercials.
oh yeah, that's his other acting. Is Snap into a Slim Jim. Yeah, that's as soon as he talked to in Spider-Man the first time I saw it, I was like, that's Macho Man Randy Savage. Like he has such a distinct like character that he plays um whenever it comes to wrestling that it's like you can't not recognize him. Uh and so it's just kind of Macho Man is a B. I loved him as Spider-Man, but he did it perfectly. Yeah, yeah.
He
He
did
did
do it
exactly what they
perfectly.
wanted.
However, I think if he'd been given the chance to give his cream of the crop monologue in Spider Man, it would have elevated that movie to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
If you've
Yeah,
never
yeah,
seen him talk about the cream of the crop, you should check out that video on YouTube.
absolutely. I don't know if I've ever heard it. I'm trying to think of it. I may have heard it before in the past, and I just can't remember it off the top of my head. But it sounds very familiar. Cream of the crop. Right now, we're at 33% saying he's an A and 33% saying he's a C. And then 17% saying he's B and 17% saying he's D. Guys, we need a vote here to even this out. It's either A or C right now. Is where he's at. So if you're lurking, you haven't voted yet, vote in the chat. We have 12 votes. Come on, guys. We need one more vote to determine if he's A or C. And if you think he's A, good for you. If you think he's C, good for you. The C. Oh, he's saying here now. Now we got some Slim Jim ads might give him a shot at the C. So you can do that. Cream of the Crop was his debut promo. The Rock is clearly the best actor, though. I don't know. Okay, we have 5 seconds left, guys. 5 seconds. Someone else vote. We gotta wait till someone else votes. Come on now. We have A and C at 33%. One more vote. You could be the vote, guys. You could be the vote to end the poll.
Just do it.
He was in Ready to Rumble. Okay, Ready to Rumble is kind of a hard one because there's so many wrestlers in that movie. Because Chris here had done his research and like added all there was like over 30 wrestlers in movies, but a lot of them were kind of like they were in Ready to Rumble. Yeah, Rey Mysterio was a stuntman. It's like, yeah. I mean, he technically was in the movie, but is it really? So it's kind of hard. I had to like try kind of trim the fat on a lot of them.
It is amazing that this poll is split.
I know. I'm like watching me Randy Savage is like
exactly the same amount for A and C as B and D. We're at 33% for A and C and 17 for B and D.
I'm gonna cast my vote, and I'm gonna say he's a C personally. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I'd have to say that's a fair thing. I know I'm going to lose 100 subscribers tonight after.
All right, with our votes in there, it makes him a C. I don't think he's a bad actor, but again, he has never really proven himself in I've only got 3. One person had the vote, yeah. According to the list I saw, he was a stuntman in Freddy vs. Jason. He did a stunt role in there. That's what I was seeing. Next up, we have Stone Cold Steve Austin. The one, the only Stone Cold. Let's see, start a poll. Stone Cold. If you ever wanted to have a beer, this man definitely helped you with that feeling. C, add an option. C and D. Start. All right, so where do we put Stone Cold Steve Austin? I think he was in
The Expendables. Is
The Expendables, yeah. He was in 2010 in The Expendables. So where do you think he fell in that? I mean, I don't think I watched that one. Was it the first Expendables or which one was it?
It was the first Expendables. He was kind of like a henchman in that one. He did have a bigger role in a movie called The Condemned. And then he was in The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler.
I can't remember that.
But I don't know. He's I vaguely remember the original Expendables and him being in it, but I don't remember him acting. Like, he's completely forgettable. Like, I like Stone Cold the wrestler, but as far as acting goes, I don't think I can actually like think of a role he was in where I was like, oh yeah, that's so memorable that I'll have to come
Yeah.
back and rewatch it just for him. Yeah, I don't know. I would almost,
Yeah.
just based on how unmemorable he is, he's a D. It's hard not
Right
to
now we
be
have
like,
him at a B at 44%. Uh, we have someone here. Calvin Wong says that Austin hosts the podcast, The Steve Austin Show, from 2013 to present, and the video podcast Broken Skull Sessions, available on the WWE Network and Peacock. So he does more than what we're seeing. He always plays Stone Cold, but he does it well in cinema too.
yeah, and maybe that's the problem is
But he sucks as an actor.
he's
Yeah,
playing
see.
Stone Cold, so I'm used to him as the wrestler, and yeah, God, during that period of time, I was big into wrestling on TV. I love the Attitude Era of
Oh
wrestling,
yeah.
and Stone Cold was amazing as like just the guy that would never give up. You could almost murder him, and he'd still come back. There was no way to stop Stone Cold. Nerd Lounge has
Please
gone.
add F. Clearly the people want it.
Oh, we're skipping over E completely and just going to F.
I could have added an F, but I thought it'd be nice and do. I could only do four, so it's A, B, C, and D because the polls on here only let you do four. So I was like, all right, we'll do A through D, and we'll kind of see where people land with stuff. We have a minute 40. We have some different things. He held a generation of wrestling, but he sucks as an actor. Yeah, yeah. I like Chris here said that it's just not. I don't remember him from anything really. It just kind of was he was there kind of thing. I remember seeing the Expendables, but I don't even remember he was in it until someone said, "Oh yeah, Stone Cold was in there," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess he was." But
And Fat Hog, just to get your point, yeah, I had Macho Man higher, and that's only because of the fact that even though he was playing himself, I remember him in Spider Man. I don't remember Stone Cold in the
he's
movies
more
that he's been
distinct.
in. Yeah, so and I do agree as far as acting goes, they both suck.
100%. So we're between right now we're at B for 36% and D for 36%. And this keeps
Wow.
happening, guys. Who said he's an A actor? I mean, I wonder who put that in there. 11 votes though, guys. Last time there was 12 votes, so there's someone out there who's holding out. So if you B and D, we're stuck between, guys. We're stuck between B and D. Fair enough. He also a good villain in The Longest Yard. Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't he just a guard though in The Longest Yard? See, that's another one of those where I'm just like I cannot remember him in the role.
Either was the guard or like the enemy football team. Negative D. Then we can bring imaginary numbers from trade option. All right,
Oh,
stop right there. All right, where are we at, guys? Where are we at? We're still at B and D. So, do you consider him a B or a D actor? What do you
I,
think?
I think we give this one to Nerd Lounge Master 84 to tell us where we're putting him.
All right, Nerd Loud Master, where are we putting him? Are we putting him at D or B? He's thinking. While he's thinking, we're like 20 seconds behind too. So it it we'll let him. She says negative D then. So I'm assuming he's probably gonna say D.
Yeah, well, I think he
Well,
wanted to
let's.
go with F, but
All right. Is MG here voting A is an MG movie? Thank you, D. All right, we'll put him in D. All right. Next up, we have Ronda Rousey. Let's see here. We'll end this poll and we'll kind of see where she lands with everyone.
uh,
B, C, and D. Start a poll. All right.
Meatball Sussy says, jumping ahead, if Rousey is above a D, you will all be disrespecting the mega powers.
Yeah. She was in several movies though. She's been in Mile 22. I don't know what that is. Entourage, The Expendables 3, and Fat and Furious 7. She was in. She did for a while have, you know, she was real big for a little bit, and then she kind of fell off a little bit. But yeah, she had her moment in the sun. I feel like she's kind of right now.
Yeah, she she was famous in the UFC, and then she
Yeah.
went into wrestling, and nobody liked her there, and she went into acting, and nobody likes her there, and thank God she's no longer in the limelight because nobody likes her anywhere. She kind of comes off as a insufferable person. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't like life. She doesn't like people in general, and it kind of shows with her acting, and her wrestling was the same way. Like none of it was believable. And I mean, in the UFC, once women actually, once women came in that could actually fight, she couldn't beat anyone. So it's like, yeah, just kind of go.
Yeah,
And
how many rounds did she actually win where she was like the title? Like, there was a few, and then all of a sudden people started realizing like she's just real aggressive in the beginning, and if you just wait a little bit, she tires out. And they just stopped her. like, like that's all that kept happening. It's like, okay, this is what you do. So we'll just wait you out for the first 30 seconds, and then we're good.
yeah,
like,
Meatball Sussy says we just need to end the poll now. Just move
is
on.
it now? We're only at 71%. On the D. Hey, well, someone gave her an A. That person gave her a B. We only have 11 votes, guys.
It's Meatball Saucy. He gave her an A. He's just trying to make everyone think that he's sneaky, or maybe it is MG.
Okay, we have some shifting here. We're at 62%. We have A, B, and C. All
Oh,
okay. It's shifting a lot right now, guys. I don't know. People must like her. We're at 22% in A and 56 in D.
it must be opposite day, and I didn't get the memo.
We have a minute and 20 seconds left, so this could go anywhere, guys.
Nerd Lounge Master gave the A. Oh, well, it is opposite day
Hey,
then.
counterintelligence.
Oh.
All right, we have 12 votes. This is kind of what we've been
Oh,
getting this whole
we're
time.
at 13 votes now.
13 votes, okay. And A, B, and C are all the same at 15%, and the D is at 54%. So if you guys want her not to be D, the other 13 people in chat have to kick it up a notch. Our 11 people in chat. It's your time to shine. You got 35 seconds here. Clearly, I am alone. Yeah. I don't want to say anything. We have 15 seconds about. Come on, guys. You can vote. You can vote.
Come on, Nerd Lounge Master wants you guys to vote A. Help the man out. Oh.
Yeah, what worse? There we go. So in the poll, she is a D apparently to everyone.
Yep. She can drink
Okay.
beer with Stone Cold and Triple H.
There you go.
Triple
There
H
you
will
go.
bring the water, and Stone Cold will bring beer.
With the counter. Okay. Then we have how do you pronounce his last name? Dave Batista?
Yeah.
Batista. He's been in a lot of bigger movies too. Guardian of the Galaxy is probably his most noteworthy one I can think of. Let me go ahead and put him up here. Let's go with Dave.
And he is probably the one person I would say right now, as he's clearly tried to perfect his acting chops. And I think as far as wrestler turned actors go, he's probably the best out there. But then again, I haven't seen that newest movie of his, the In the Lost Lands, so he might be pretty bad in that movie. Glass Onion, yeah. We need to redo the Hogan vote.
Well, I've seen a ton of stuff he's in. He's in Knock at the Cabin, Killer Game, My Spy, Stupor. I don't know what that is. The Lost Lands, Guardian of the Galaxy, Blade Runner, Army of the Dead, Bushwick, Master Z. I Pay Legacy. I mean, this keeps going. He's in a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Like he's really trying here. Glass Onion. We need to redo the Hogan vote. Why do we need to redo the Hogan vote?
Because obviously it should be a D, not a C.
Okay. It's too late, guys. You voted.
Yeah. I agree, Meatball
Right.
Saucy. His acting is way better than his wrestling ever was.
See, I was already out of the era before this began, so like before he was in there, so I don't know anything about his wrestling career at all. Bushwick was fire. Acting was way better in wrestling. Yep. Obviously. Nice. I keep forgetting to set a timer, so I keep going like, oh, we'll do like 3 minutes because we've been talking a couple minutes about him. What's the first movie that comes to mind whenever you think of Dave?
Guardians of the Galaxy. His Drax is great.
It's like dead on. Like it's just so good. It makes half the movie like how hilarious he is. If I stand still, they won't see me. Like, who didn't talk about that?
Yeah. Although he's said in interviews he wanted to do the role more serious. And James Gunn wanted him to be funny.
Yeah. So. Let's see where we're at. We're at 50% at B, 30% at A, and 20% at C. So he's not even hitting D at all. That's good. I didn't think he deserved a D. And we're at 10 votes. So if you haven't voted yet, put your vote in the poll. We have 2 minutes left. Hey, there's Farfin TV. How we doing, sir? Also another person that I watch sometimes. He is a great guy. Does a lot of streaming. I think tonight he was watching movies while he was playing Mega Man, so that was pretty cool. Check him out for sure. All right. I think we're stuck at this here. We have 2 more votes, guys, too. We have 2 more votes. Or actually one more vote. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing.
What happened? Last one, we had 15 votes in the last one. 14 votes.
Yeah.
On the last one. We're at 11 now. 11 votes. 3 more people hiding in the shadows.
I know. We have 1 minute left also.
Come on. You don't want to keep those nipples of Dave's getting chapped. You definitely want to get him up there and make sure he doesn't have any chapped nipples.
As you say here, K not being on this list is a travesty. I had to. I'm sorry. I only have so long time, so I was like, I'll just throw 10 up here real quick. Apologies, I'm sorry. We have him at B in 20 seconds left, guys. 13 votes. We can do this.
Oh,
people are moving to A.
14 votes.
Moving to A.
B. See, I call shenanigans. Oh. Somebody's got the playbook and they're not playing
5,
by it.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So we have the final vote as him being a B actor. So let's go ahead and throw him up here. He's in the B's. Now we have Roddy Piper. He's the
Oh,
next one. Start a poll.
hello, Thumper Squid.
What's up, Thumper Squid? All right. There's the poll for him. Let's see here. So what do you think of when you think of Rowdy Roddy?
They Live. Have you ever
That's
seen that
right.
movie?
I think I've seen it once a long time ago.
Oh, it's such a good movie. It's definitely one of those that you have to watch every couple of years, if not every year.
Well, here it says he was in They Live, Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies, Jungle Ground, The Mystical Adventures of Billy Owens, Clear Lake, Marked Man, Dead Tides. Maybe this isn't right. I don't think that's right. Hold on. I typed in his name, his movies. I don't know. Yep, it's popping up. He's in a ton of movies. I didn't realize he was. Back in Action, Fancy Pants, it's saying, Last to Surrender. He was in a lot of movies, apparently.
Yeah,
Tough and Deadly.
he showed up on a lot of TV shows.
Yeah, he was everywhere, man.
You know, Walker, Texas Ranger. He had an episode with Chuck Norris, but I don't think they were on the screen together because there's no way Chuck Norris would have lost to Roddy Piper, and Roddy Piper wouldn't have lost to Chuck Norris.
It's whatever. Well, how did the Joker say that? An immovable objects meets impenetrable force. Is that what it is? That's kind of like one of those scenarios. If I'm an A at 58% right now, he's an A, guys. A and B. A at 58% and B at 33%. So we may have to end up doing a poll for 4 of them and do the final vote on who is the people's choice for the best wrestler turned actor.
Yeah, he had. Well, he was in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I remember that one too, as the Maniac.
See, I watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I don't remember him being in it.
Yeah, I think I remember the role. He was supposed to be like a homeless guy that they brought in. Which episodes? It was season 5 and season 9. I have to go back and watch those to see what it was.
All right, where are we at? Where are we at, guys? Where are we at? 54%. We have a minute 35 left. How many people has voted? 13 votes. I say we call it. There's no way. He's such a great actor, anyways, that there's no way he's not going to be an A. He's got to be an A. I mean, come on now. Come on now. So let me go ahead and end this poll. We got this. A. Right up here in this. We have 4 people left in A, guys. We have 4 people left. So that's perfect for the poll. So you guys got to choose the top 4 actors.
I think I know how we can do this. Just look at the percentage from the previous ones. What was his at? Roddy Piper. What
He's
were
at
you at?
53.
Was it 53? All the other ones were at 46. I would say,
50.
based on that, you probably put Roddy Piper as the best.
Yeah, we could do it like that. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Rowdy Piper is the winner then of the best? Or do you think we should do another poll? Let's see what they say here. Let's see who is the top four, because we have The Rock,
Hulk's not an
Andre
A.
the Giant.
Oh, yeah. Hulk is in C, not A.
Yeah, Hulk is in C. Yeah, he's doing one of these moves. Oopsie, that was a timer for that one.
Oh, Fat Hog says do a poll.
All right, we will see. We'll see here. Let's do The Rock. Come on now. Andre the Giant. John. Actually, we'll just leave that one blank. Another option. And then Rowdy. Won't let me.
It won't let you do blank.
No, won't let me. I have to put something in there. All right, guys. This is the final vote. We'll give you 5 more minutes because we have to make sure everybody's ready for Late Night Live coming up here in a few minutes. If you have not done this yet, please go over to Asa Jack's page and make sure you sub to his channel. We want to get him past 100 tonight. He's been trying to get past that, so we want to make sure we definitely do that for him. Loved that he came up with this idea. It's been a great time doing this, getting it together. So make sure you go over there and support him. He's got tons of stuff that he loves to do over there on his channel. What we got now? We're at 43% with The Rock right now. 43%. Let's see where we're at. Rowdy is 43% also. Andre is 0%. Come on, guys. 0%. Andre, my man. I tell you.
Think
Still
about
4 minutes.
Jumanji.
Yeah. All right. So who would you vote for right now if it was you, Chris?
I gotta give it to Rowdy. They Live is just such a good movie. It's so iconic in his role in that movie.
All deserve A except Cena. Man, he has something against Cena right now.
It's because he can't see him. That's his entire problem.
Oh, he's saying no way he's better than The Rock or Cena. Rey Mysterio is the best hands down. Come on now. Christian Bale, he wins. Put up the poll. All right.
Wait.
Yeah. Where we at right now? We're at tight. The Rock and Rowdy are at 40%, guys. 10 votes. You guys have to you gotta make this a clean cut, guys. 36 and 36. Come on. Come on.
Somebody voted for Andre. You got a vote going on there.
Good autumn, whoever that was. Good job. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
I noticed it started dripping for some reason. I don't know why. It's getting all stuffy.
Well, isn't Christian Bale every wrestler out there? Isn't that part of his thing?
Yeah. My vote is Jack Black. Guys, we're stuck between The Rock and Rowdy. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We can't do another poll. We got 11 votes. Come on, we got up to 15 before. You guys can do it. You guys can do it.
The Princess Bride is one of the best movies ever made.
Dude, it is. because The Princess Bride is the greatest movie ever made, and y'all should be ashamed. Shame, bell rings. Shame, dude. It is like that's my favorite movie of all time. I can watch that any point in time, all day long. It is so good. It is so good. Thank you so much for voting for him. Just for me, it's a soft place in my heart. Come on, guys. We got we got a minute and 30 seconds left. Who's ever out there? Come on, we gotta vote. We gotta vote. Otherwise, we'll do another poll for the Rock and Rowdy. Do you guys want to do another poll? We don't do another poll. We gotta do this. Come on now. Keeping it real. Keeping it real over here.
Just one more vote. That's all is needed.
Oh, someone else voted. Now we're at for someone else. If you're going to vote, vote for one of those two. Do you own the live DVD? They live DVD?
They live. I used to.
They live. Oh, okay. And then live with. Okay. 18% seen it. Really? Some people like it, okay? Especially in is it the Peacemaker or Peacekeeper?
Yep.
Whatever.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, yeah. People like him in that. 25%. So guys. Oh, it just switched, guys.
Oh.
We have 30 seconds left. So it's the Rock and Rowdy right now. The Rock is winning at 38%. The Rock is the best wrestler turned actor. This is no debate about that. Apparently there is, because there's we've been pretty neck and neck between the Rock and Rowdy so far. Meatball speaking the gospel. Oh, okay. I'll take a soft taco. That's fine. And the winner is The Rock. He has won. I don't hate The Rock. I just love Rowdy. So congratulations on The Rock. He is the winner. We'll have to take all these down to B because he is the number one according to the poll. If you smell, actually, I can't smell right now. My nose is clogged up. That is amazing, guys. Thank you so much for all the votes here. Everyone who stuck around. Let's go ahead and take this down here. Was anyone surprised? Were you surprised by that, Chris? Were you thinking he's going to win, or did you have Rowdy in mind as the winner?
It's easy to see The Rock as the winner just because of the fact he really does kind of bring himself out, and he's charismatic. So I would have preferred to have seen Rowdy win, but hey, you live, you learn, and you realize that nobody else has the right opinion, so it's okay.
Just because they have one doesn't mean it's right, right?
That's right.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming out. Late Night Live, let's go. Actually, tell us, is there something going on with your channel that maybe coming up that we could, see you on, or something you're gonna be?
I'm gonna go see Superman. I will put up if it's worth seeing theatrically. I have a little video series where just kind of I try to avoid spoilers or really talking about the movies too much. I just kind of go over whether or not I think it's something that's worth your money as far as seeing it in the theater. Okay. And then I'm also going to see another one that comes out this weekend called Abraham's Boys, a Dracula story. So I'll have a couple of videos up this weekend.
Awesome. So guys, again, make sure you head over to Ace of Jacks Media Grounds and you make sure that you sub over there. I'm trying to get a redirect open up so we can automatically go to Late Night Live. I was supposed to do this before we started, but I forgot. So I'm trying to hurry up and do it here. Content, so that way you guys can just automatically be shifted right over to them. Let me edit this and the details. Let's see here. Close that. Customization. But coming up on my channel, if you are a subscriber to the channel, thank you so much for being a subscriber. I do have a lot of things coming up for our members too. I'm wanting to Actually, it won't let me do for some reason through you. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Let me try it through the Garage Gamer. I tried to use your link there, but it wouldn't let me do it. I do some things coming up. Again, if I do get to whenever I do get to $100, I am going to do a 24-hour stream, guys. So please, if you would like to see me for 24 hours straight, miserable, doing everything, please feel free to go ahead and shift that over to me. Make sure to vote. Make sure to like, comment on this. There we go. Got it saved. Ha! That way it helps the channel keep growing. How's Burger Time, babe? He's at 100 now. You made it. You got to 100.
Thank you so
101.
much.
Ooh. Yes. So we got him to 101. Got past those triple digits there. Burger Time Babe is doing great. Obviously, she had the baby a few weeks ago, and she's up running around doing her thing. Our daughter is beautiful, keeps her busy. You know, obviously, if you're breastfeeding, it's all the time. So I've kind of taken the shift to take care of the two younger kids, or not two younger kids, but our two toddlers, and she takes care of the babies. That's kind of how we've been working it, and she's been doing great. Uh, yep, you get to that $100, and I'm more than happy to do it for you. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I think this is a blast. Really fun to vote and see what the community thought about that. And anything else you wanted to add, Ace of Jacks Media Grounds, before we go?
It was a pleasure coming on. I enjoyed every moment of it. You have a great community. So
Thank you. I enjoy them too. I hope to have you on here again soon, and we could do some other voting, talk about other stuff too.
yep.
All right.
All right.
We'll
Well,
catch
thank
you
you.
all on the next one, and head on over to Late Night Live. You'll see this guy there as well as the rest of the crew. Until then, we will see you later. Bye.
Bye.